A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Anthony DeSclafani gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now into the box is Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now is Justin Turner. His career line against DeSclafani, he's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. To Belt for the twin killing. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Donovan Solano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
Mauricio Dubon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here now is Will Smith. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball
2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Dubon has it and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Max Muncy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Edwin Rios will be next. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So the next to bat will be Chris Taylor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Bellinger over at second. Muncy on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex Dickerson.
Now the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and two now. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giants leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. So now to the plate, Walker Buehler, 9-1-2 due up.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now. Take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. Turner, a California native, actually. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's gone into the arcade section. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager, number 17 for him on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 16 homers, and 64 runs batted in. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Solano will put this one away, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. First offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
No,
That's over,
down.
but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Donovan Solano.
Now to the plate, Donovan Solano. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, they're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's the 3-1. And he
That's
will
right.
take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next, here is Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Muncy on second. Rios at first with no outs. Taylor behind 0-2 the count. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Walker Buehler. Now a bunt attempt here. Solano is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Stepping in next, Mookie Betts. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, here, that third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, and the runner is in from second. And he's in safely to third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Nick Tropiano answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Tropiano.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Swing, and he pops him up. Belt into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Three runs already home here. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. So in now for San Francisco, Mauricio Dubon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to hit is Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So stepping in is Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate here is Corey Seager. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep up into the arcade and out of here. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Swinging a shot toward right center. Dubon will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting.
The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
6
2
runs,
strikes.
7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 home. Ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick out.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Oracle Park. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now into the box, Brandon Belt. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Flores.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 6-0. At the plate now is Edwin Rios. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Edwin Rios.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Austin Slater.
Austin Slater stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Posey on at first, nobody out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater. Count remains full. Hit out towards second. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. This one's flared down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Now a hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Now to bat, Tommy La Stella. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Please.
Matt Wisler
Now
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
37, Matt Wisler.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 0-2. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next is Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Corey Seager to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fouled away. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Next up, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Stepping up is Buster Posey. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jarlin Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Crawford will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, it'll be Will Smith trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Up next, Max Muncy in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. One out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Next to hit, Edwin Rios. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A high fastball is in there. Garcia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
2 strikes.
Oh, and 2, here it is.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Muncy is off at first with 2 away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for LA. They still lead it 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gavin Lux is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Crawford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Donovan Solano is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the Blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch will be a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Mauricio Dubon.
So now to the on as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
That's Walter.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Mike Yastrzemski, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
One strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants are down quietly. They trail it here 6-4. Zach Littell enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next, it'll be Justin Turner, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Corey Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance here for the Giants. They trail by a couple. That's 6-4. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Mike Yastrzemski will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. from the stretch. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 4. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Again, a 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In now, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. 2-run shot to straightaway center as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
Outside of a walk-off homer, it doesn't get any better than getting your boys right back into this one. They got a chance to win this with that one swing of the bat.
Now back, the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella popped him up. Smith has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now it'll be Brandon Belt. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Still only one out in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Joe Kelly is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Joe Kelly.
Evan Longoria will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Longoria.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Number 28. Buster.
Big at-bat now, and here is Buster Posey. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. That's a changeup off the mark, and it's 3-0. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
the 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Jake McGee takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. His individual history against Jake McGee, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. One-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and 1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late for him to pull the trigger.
Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 17 for him on the season as they jump ahead by 3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Center fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats at both lineups.
Sam Selman, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box, Max Muncy. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
To the plate now, Edwin Rios. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now the first pitch.
One and one.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. From the stretch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lux is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Rios stands at first with 1 out.
Ball.
2-1.
Ball three.
And there's a fastball well off the plate
Down to
inside.
3-1.
Mookie Betts will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set, and the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. 2 out with the man at first. Two and one now to Mookie.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next up is Justin Turner, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's set, and the pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Crawford is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 6. Victor Gonzalez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Victor Gonzalez.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
The third baseman, Donovan Solano.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. The 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
The 2-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
And now here is Mike Yastrzemski, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he...
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
An 11-7 final in this one. Los Angeles posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Joe Kelly gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joe Kelly. His record is now 2-3. The loss goes to Jake McGee. He goes to 4-3. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-7. Alex Young won his 5th game out of the bullpen as the Diamondbacks defeated the Rangers 6-1. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Corey Seager was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 11-7. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The New York Mets put up 16 hits on the day as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 8-7. Tony Watson got win number 1 on the year, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 2-1. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-4. Brandon Woodruff earned the victory while striking out 11, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 3-2. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-1. The Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 8-2. The Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The St. Louis Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they pounded the Indians 11-1. Lance Lynn got the win number 7 thus far, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 6-2. The Twins put together